Intruder, please unholster your weapon and self-terminate.
Alright, that's kind of funny. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Dustin Duran, and welcome back to the final episode of Peril on Gorgon. So we're about to bring back Olivia's journal, but I'm pretty sure some shenanigans are about to happen. The mysterious stranger is probably going to be at the mansion, and there might be some more additional stuff going on, but I don't really want to talk too long. Let's finish this.
We are receiving an incoming signal, Captain.
Oh.
Captain, I see you've made some headway on Gorgon. Mother's old work terminal just lit up with a bunch of new protocols. Very exciting. What about Mother's journal? Any progress there?
I've got it. Oh, so if my character was smart, they would realize that this was never about the journal. But my character is not very smart, apparently. But let's persuade. I think it's time you tell me the truth, Minnie.
Are you accusing me of deception? Captain, I would never.
Right.
Can you hear me, Captain? I'm getting some interference on my end. Captain! Captain!
Hello again, little weasel.
And there's Olivia.
I must admit, you've surprised me. I threw nearly everything I had at you, and you overcame it all.
So you're the one who put the Gorgon facility on lockdown.
Well spotted, Captain. We've both played our roles well, but it seems you've got the edge. I may have gravely underestimated you. You were smart to hire him, Wilhelmina. Well done.
Mother! You're alive! And still on Gorgon?
Let's just listen quietly.
This is so you, Mother. Inserting yourself where you aren't needed and at the worst possible time.
Am I disrupting your vanity project, you empty-headed little twit?
Let's let them talk.
Have you come back just to ruin everything again, Mother? At least this time I have the power to stop you.
Captain, this is a distraction. Let's set our differences aside and focus on what matters. Adrena time must never be revived.
I agree with that. Minnie wanted to revive Adrena time, huh? This was never about the family name, Minnie. You wanted to revive Adrena time.
I may not have told you all of the facts, but I'm going to lay out everything I know. You can decide for yourself what to do with it.
Okay.
By now, you realize that Project Gorgon was devoted to a single drug, Adrena time. A drug that hit the market in spite of calamitous side effects.
And in spite of its deranged, irresponsible researchers.
Quite right. There's no end to the harm a poorly run team can do, even with the best of intentions. The project was a colossal failure, but you and I are going to revive it from the ashes.
Yes, let's make more of a drug that turns people into deranged killers. Great plan.
Adrena time was a lie.
Yeah.
Our drug will fulfill its broken promise for workers and employers across the colony. Mother wasn't equal to the task. Thankfully for us both, I'm not my mother.
You think you can do better? Yeah, after everything I've seen, absolutely not.
What you've seen is the result of Mother's leadership. I have no intention of repeating her mistakes. Mother's journal contains the activation codes for the Adrena time synthesizer, the key to a new Project Gorgon. We're going to start again, and this time with everything Project Gorgon didn't have. Better R&D, better scientists, clear goals, more funding, and a timeline that makes sense.
Yeah, I don't think so. And yeah, who's going to provide it? Well, probably her. I'm gonna guess she's gonna fund it. But if she says Spacer's Choice, and who's going to provide it?
Who else?
Okay,
Spacer's
yeah,
Choice.
no.
After I showed them the error of their ways, the corporation couldn't wait to restart the project. If I can improve the chemistry, I can fix Adrena time. We can put this colony back on track together.
Actually, it seems weird that they would be all about it, but, you know, Spacer's Choice. Yeah, that's completely insane.
Is it? I'll tell you what's insane. Every day, workers slump over from exhaustion. The gears of industry swallow them whole, and no one is coming to help. Adrena time is the break we can't fit into the schedule. The office with a window we can't afford to build. It's the best this rotten colony can do for people.
No, it's not. No, this would be similar to like real life of, hey, just take a little bit of heroin. Just take a little meth. It'll be good for you. It's just that little break you need in your schedule. Drugs? Drugs are the best you can do?
It's a bandage, not a cure. Halcyon is wounded, and I will do everything in my power to stop the bleeding.
I don't believe
Don't
that
let
for a
the
second.
bloodless leeches at Spacer's Choice walk you down this perilous path, Wilhelmina. You haven't the fortitude to endure it.
As usual, Mother projects her failures onto me. If she had let me get involved from the start, we might have avoided this calamity altogether.
I mean, she did kind of already explain this, but again, what would you have done that she didn't?
I'd have trusted my team rather than sabotage their efforts. And I wouldn't have stolen their glory when they were on the verge of success.
Yeah, none of that happened.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, none of
I
that
did
even
everything
happened.
to support my team. It was Spacer's Choice who betrayed them.
This is true.
But you're nothing more than an empty-headed little social climber. Of course you can't understand.
You see what I mean? Mother is afraid of being outdone by her empty-headed daughter, and she'll do anything to stop me. If I can save the colony and
she's
redeem
right
the
here.
Ambrose family name, I owe it to myself to try. Mother be damned.
You want to save the colony from its drug problem with more drugs.
Social engineering takes generations, and we don't have the luxury of time. We need to mainline progress into Halcyon's bloodstream. You've seen more of this colony than the average grunt. You know as well as I do that this is a question of survival.
And this is absolutely not the way to better Halcyon. Okay, Olivia, you talk. What's your story?
Finally, a sensible question. I am the head of Project Gorgon, its grand mastermind.
There's probably nothing you're going to say that I
I
don't
created
know already,
Adrena
but-
Time
yeah.
because I believed, arrogantly, foolishly, that I could uplift the common man through chemistry. I failed.
Yeah, probably not a great plan. I almost want to see if I can get them to work together, but I kind of don't at the same time. Even though Olivia was trying to stop me this entire time and trying to have me killed, she was doing it for the right reasons. And I like Olivia, and I definitely do not like Minnie. All right, enough talk. What happens now?
I need that facility online, but I can't do it while Mother's still a problem. By now, she'll have shut down the Gorgon reactor. Deal with her however it suits you, and get that facility back up and running.
Don't do this, Wilhelmina. Minnie, don't make this choice.
Adrena Time is our future. It's bigger than money, bigger than family. It's the colony's best hope.
What would you have me do instead, Olivia?
Return to my family's manor, Captain. Use the executive override code in my journal to activate the NDA protocol for my terminal. It will destroy the Gorgon drug synthesizer and put an end to Adrena Time for good.
Yeah, that's probably the best option. You really think Adrena Time deserves to be buried like this?
Don't pretend you haven't seen its effects with your own
I know.
eyes, here
I
and
know,
elsewhere.
I know.
We live in a
just
vicious
asking.
world, Captain. And Adrena Time is to blame.
Um,
I should have smothered it in its crib at the start.
It is a pretty big problem, yes. I'll consider it.
Consider quickly. Wilhelmina will not stand idly by while you scuttle her best-laid plans. She will try to force you to fight her. You don't have to. In fact, I would ask you not to. Whatever mistakes she might make, she is still my daughter.
Captain, in light of recent events, I'm putting the manor under lockdown. Until Mother is dealt with, anyone who lands here is presumed hostile. Finish the job. I know you won't disappoint me.
Just because I like this response. Going to wink and make a finger gun at the screen. Get ready to be surprised. And yes, so there was a bottom of the facility that I just could not get into, and that's where Olivia is. and the reactor room. But no, I'm going to side with Olivia here. So we're going to go back to the mansion, and I guess I'll see what happens. I'm going to go in with the plan to not kill Minnie, but she pisses me off. I'm totally going to kill her. To the manor we go. Oh. Okay. We got dramatic music, but I don't see anyone. Okay.
Error. Weapon jam. Intruder. Please unholster your weapon and self-terminate.
Alright, that's kind of funny. This is very dramatic for nothing really happening. And I still can't get in there.
Stay on your guard, Captain. I think she's expecting us.
Yeah, especially with this music.
Captain. She knows we're coming.
Take care of him.
You're just that good.
Is she even in here? No. She's back here.
Don't mess with us.
Or not. But the terminal is here, so maybe she is. Maybe she is outside in that barred door. Unlock the elevator. What elevator is that? Okay, it is outside. All right. Oh wait, no, it's not. Oh, it's back here. Okay, so the elevator's back here. Olivia's personal lab. So now I'm gonna guess, yeah, that barred door we're gonna come back around to. That'll be the exit.
Nothing good ever come out of a place like this,
A
Captain.
hysterical test subject. Oh, so Minnie's already started, huh? Nice. Yeah. I do not have to do a thing. Oh, that's a cool little robot. Oh, Max actually went down. Right on. Good work. Okay, secret passage there. Let's wait. Actually, let me take a look at what's going on here. So, actually, it looks like we can go back there. Sure. Let's take the secret passage. Okay, and what do we got here? Logs. Oh, this is turret. Turret control. Okay, security logs. Test subject enclosures have been opened. Okay, maintenance alert. Turret cleaning and maintenance currently here. Okay, so nothing. That was probably, I'm gonna guess that was something just to like shut down turrets, but I prefer to just blow them up.
You're an artist, Captain.
Yes, I know. A rotational ordnance turret drone. All right, back here. Hello. You take them out, please. Fire, please. Okay.
Here they come!
More? Oh, nope.
Everyone all right?
Good job. Got a side door here. And
Can I do that?
the grinder. Let's take a look here. Grinder. You could call this is your worst friend. You could also be sued by CMP. Power attacks and sweep attacks with this weapon reduce the enemy's armor permanently. Permanently, huh? Wow. Kinda cool, I guess. Alright, and there's a terminal. You have one recent message. Okay. It's the most recent one. Miss Ambrose. These projections are indeed encouraging. Unfortunately, without your mother's access code, we're going to have a beast of a time warming up the adrenotime synthesizer. What about Olivia's journal? I seem to recall her scribbling everything down, or at least everything she didn't murmur into that voice recording of hers. I recommend hiring a freelancer to search her office in the Synthesis and Manufacturing Center. Someone capable but disposable. Once we have the journal, Space's Choice will see to it that you're properly compensated. Don't contact us again. We'll contact you. Lucian Bancroft. Ah, it's Lucian. Mr. Bancroft, my name is Wilhelmina Ambrose. Prior to her death, you were in business with my mother, Dr. Olivia Ambrose. Mother was wrong to shut down R&D for Adrenotime, and Space's Choice was wrong to listen to her. I'm sending some financial projections and chemical plans I've drafted over the years. You'll want to read them closely. The potential for a new Adrenotime formula, one that works, is unlimited. I await your reply. So how was that? Alright, so she's working with Bancroft, so we might be...
Didn't I warn you not to set foot in here until the job was done? You should have listened to my advice.
Let's talk about this, Minnie.
There's nothing to discuss. I can fix Adrenotime without you, and certainly without Mother. You wasted your time coming here, and worse, you wasted mine. But I won't let anything stand in the way of progress.
So this could be interesting. What if you and your mother join forces to cure the Marauders?
You surprise me, Captain. Once we fix the chemistry of Adrenotime, the Marauder problem will simply take care of itself.
But a lot of folks are gonna suffer in the meantime. And you don't even know if it'll work.
If you fix it, there's always the possibility you'll make it worse.
The days of the old Adrenotime are numbered, and Marauders are bound for extinction.
There's a better way. According to Jasper Lowe's notes, a cure is possible.
I got into the pharmaceutical trade to break new ground, not to fix the problems Mother created. Besides, Mother is determined to ruin everything she touches. First Adrenotime, then our family, and now my ambition.
Yeah, I'm getting really close to just killing you. Okay, I'm gonna try to be nice here. I really want to just kill her, but I'm gonna be nice. Why not give her a chance? She's been involved with Adrenotime from the start.
She never gave me a chance, forbade it. I see no reason why she deserves a second one.
And what about you, ma'am? Don't you deserve a chance to fix your troubles with her? Don't you both deserve that?
Holding on to your pain helps no one, least of all yourself. It's not too late to let it go.
Mother never let me
The
anywhere
wise words
near
of
R&D.
Max.
I was always her incompetent little brat.
I mean, you do kind of seem like an incompetent little brat. The Adrenotime project failed, Minnie. You couldn't have saved it.
You don't know that. Gorgon was my chance to do something incredible.
Gorgon was never yours to save. You should let it go.
Let it go? Just like that? You make it sound so trivial. Mother taught me to never accept failure, to never settle for less. Compromising my plan goes against everything I know.
Oh, so now you're gonna listen to her? This isn't failure, it's a second chance to work with Olivia.
I suppose it is high time Mother and I spoke on equal terms, and without death threats. I was so eager to make Adrenotime my legacy, to give it a second chance. But maybe it's my family that deserves a second chance. God, I can't believe I'm saying this, but if you see Mother, tell her I'm willing to work something out. She can even come over for tea. Or something stronger.
It's awful big of you, being willing to mend fences after what all happened.
I'm sure you won't mind if I remain here. Just to guarantee that you keep your side of the bargain.
That's fair. I won't try anything.
For your sake, I hope not. It's funny, Captain. I hired you to break the family curse. And it would appear you've succeeded. Just not the way I intended.
I'll speak with Olivia. Be seeing you.
Good luck with Mother. I suppose you'll need it.
Alright. Can I even... Is she gonna be pissed if I come in here? Please don't be pissed. I just want to look around. And there you are. Hello.
What are you doing?
Okay, I won't go in there. That's right. So that's how I shut down everything. So yeah, let's not do that. This is kind of where I wanted to go though. Yeah, because I wanted to see, is this the actual exit that I was thinking of? And this is interesting. Cave network. A discreet cave. A spade. Improvised weapon, definitely not a gardening tool. Okay, well, we're getting a lot of improvised weapons. Attacks with this weapon have a chance to inflict bleed. Okay, well, doesn't seem great. Okay, and Groundskeeper's Journal. Week 1. How long's it been since anyone asked old Mayberry to tidy up the planters or rake the garden? Miss Ollie hasn't shouted for me in ages, and I can't think of the last time Mr. Harvey came around to marvel at his fish. Where is everyone? Week 2. I've eaten so many beans, and I don't tolerate them in the best of times, but I dare not go into the mansion in search of food. Think of the dust that'll cascade off my unworthy shoulders and onto the fine tile. Can't go inside, won't go inside. I don't belong, I'm not of the family. Week 5. Out of beans, but I won't trespass, even if the house is empty. I'm not of the family. The automechs know. They watch my every move. The cave is where I belong. Year 2. Wow. Time is a lie. There's no telling how long I've been here, munching on leaves and burying my excrement in the yard. No one's coming for old Mayberry. Loyal Mayberry. Faithful Mayberry. That's sad. Is his corpse laying around here somewhere? Alright, look around for a corpse. And yeah, yep, this is it. I don't think I saw a Mayberry corpse.
This unit can help itself.
Alright, let's go check in
Orbit above Gorgon.
on Olivia.
I keep my promises, Captain. Do you know the funny thing about mercenaries? We exist in a...
Did I hear something? Watch out, Captain!
We're pretty good at this.
You didn't notice a person standing right there. 3 people standing right there. What was that? And none of these people are hearing gunshots? Whoops.
What was something going on over there?
Nope, nothing's going on. Nothing at all.
Pass that armor!
It's ridiculous.
Heard something.
I'm ready for this.
I didn't. And okay, this is the lower levels. Let's go have a chat. I wish I could just say, hey, Olivia.
Sure we can't take a detour so I can fix that elevator?
And say, hey, I'm not here to kill you. Don't sick your mercenaries on me. And a terminal. So what do we got here? Legacy operations. Messages from Hennessy. Welcome to floor 3. Hi there, not sure what you did to get sent here, but I'm so sorry. The good news is that everyone here is in the same ship, so don't feel too ashamed. And hey, it could be worse. It looks like you're one of the lucky ones. Lots of new arrivals don't even get a functioning terminal. And if they do, it gets modified to hibernate at regular intervals to save power. You'll quickly find that we're last in line for everything down here. But don't worry, if we stick together and look out for each other, I'm sure we can turn this department around in no time. 2, Hennessy. Know where the toilet is? I ate too many fish sticks. Alright.
Pass that armor!
Take him out.
Well done. We're still alive.
Yes, we are. Hey, buddy.
Look at us!
Man, these guys are really oblivious. And what do we even got here? 3 floors. So we got 3 floors. Alright. Basic enough.
Here's a right cozy spot for a desk.
Okay. Another terminal. A. Hobbs to Hennessy. Hey, new guy, here's the honest truth. When you get here, you're stuck here. Doesn't matter how hard we work or how well we perform, and there's a reason for that. One day I had to take something up to HR, and they accidentally called me a quota employee. Thought that was a little suspicious, so I forked over a few bits to the maintenance guys to look into it. Turns out it meant exactly that. We're part of a quota. See, Spacer's Choice has certain requirements that a project has to meet in order to receive the top tier of funding, including a minimum number of employees at each location. So I tossed some desks right above the boiler room, made a PAM unit our direct supervisor, and here we are. Nice. At first I was mad about it, like I'm sure you are, but then I realized that I could benefit from my situation. Nothing's expected of us, so we can just drift along like a ship that's killed its engines. So when you show up and push things to full burn all the time, it really shows off the equilibrium, know what I mean? Tone down the enthusiasm is all I'm saying, at least 3 notches. From Hennessy, and I sincerely appreciate the advice, and I do understand your concerns. However, I cannot resign myself to such an apathetic course of action. I do not know your employment history, but as for myself, I was quite good at my job. Exemplary even. I may have suffered a setback, but I'm unwilling to accept that this reassignment is some kind of fatal wound from which my career cannot recover. If we turn this department around and show management that we are valuable members of the Spacer's Choice family, surely they won't let us waste away in this basement. We just have to push ourselves harder, so please, with all due respect, do not try to discourage me. Thank you. Oh boy. Well, that guy's doomed. And another terminal. More messages. To Zamansky. Kevin, please stop taking out your frustrations on the filing cabinets. I know technical support gives you a hard time about the vending machines, but I would much rather have our vending machines smashed to bits than come in every morning to see another pile of files scattered around the floor. Honest to law, what has gotten into this office? You're the third person to show unprofessional violence in the workplace in so many days. Is there something in this Altoona? Listen, Kevin. If the work is testing your composure, then I encourage you to look inside yourself and find the source. Work fortifies the spirit. Maybe you're not giving your work the attention it deserves. From Hennessy. Hi, Minoru. Thanks for explaining your filing system to me earlier. I think that gave me a better understanding of where to find the information I need. However, I'm still not entirely sure I understand it. So you use the first letter of the file name, find a Spacer's Chosen player who has a surname starting with that letter, then organize the file based on the year in which that player was drafted? I appreciate how hard you've worked to implement this system, but wouldn't it be more straightforward to just organize it alphabetically? Oh my god, don't. Oh man, this is all a disaster. I didn't even know what to say there. And another terminal. To Tinsley, vending machine broken again. Gentle? How am I supposed to be gentle when I can't get my 2-hour energy brew? It's not right, it's criminal. I haven't had my brew in weeks. I've been reduced to borrowing adrenal time from the chem lab just to keep me going through my shift. Fix your vending machine or I'm coming back with the toss ball stick. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, I bet these people are taking adrenal time, and they might be test subjects. From Hobbs, I agree completely. Who are they to tell you what to do with your toss ball sticks? What are you supposed to do? Just let them sit around and not hitting things? That's not what they're made for. They're made for tossball, damn it. And without tossball, what are we? Animals, Kevin. That's what. So all that said, that means you're in on the betting pool this season, right? I know it hasn't worked out the last 3 times, but I've got a good feeling on this one. Trust me, just make sure you have my fee ready. All right. Another terminal. To Human Resources Manager. Good day. I have just started on the 3rd floor and I'm a little confused. The auto mechanical said it was my manager, but that can't be right. It called itself Pam and refused to tell me where my real manager was. Can you please direct me to my manager and send this auto mechanical off to be repaired? From Human Resources. Emily, there is no mistake. Pam is a productivity auto mechanical and your direct supervisor. She is specially equipped to provide all your motivational and disciplinary needs as a valued member of the Spacer's Choice family. So please treat Pam as you would any other member of Spacer's Choice Management. To that end, please accept all directives, commands, responses, and silent glares from Pam as you would a living, sentient human manager. Oh, Pam. I wonder, I'm really curious. What would have happened
Death by 1,000 paper cuts.
if I was able to save Pam? And is there gonna be anything interesting in here? What is this? Website guidelines on the appropriate practice of filing. The process of filing information is a sacred duty. Never embark on a new journey in filing without evoking the name of the architect and the law. A document is like a worker. Both must have their appropriate label and must be stored in their appropriate section. Maintain appropriate posture when filing documents. You are clergy serving at the altar of data. Replace and revise your filing system every 4 years. Planned obsolescence is the appropriate role of Spacer's choice. Taking their filing very seriously. Okay. I just noticed, who are freebooters? This is a goalie. Obviously, it's a mercenary group, but I'm gonna guess that it's a... Oh, you know what? Maybe this is their, game. They're not actual tossball players, but these are, their roles within the game. So these might be, all the original employees. Maybe not. I might be looking too much into this. It might just be the name of their mercenary team. Oh, and a prototype hibernation suit. Tactical time dilation, move time, science, and block. This well-made insulated helmet was underbid by a company making a thinner, weaker helmet that had a safety bulb. Right. Designed to wear during extended deep space hibernation and protect the wearer against cold without obstructing their view, this prototype helmet never entered production. A better product that was just replaced by a cheaper product. Alright. And...
Maybe we can make her see reason. Convince her to change.
Yes.
People can change. Right?
She brought this on herself.
I mean, she kind of did, but no, we're 100% going to side with her either way, but we're going to try to convince her to work with Minnie. Hello. I'm going to put my weapon away. All right. Let's not get crazy here.
Look at the size of this thing.
Yeah, this is
Like
pretty
some kind of slumbering beast.
Let's go say hi. Hello.
I'll give you one thing, little weasel. You are relentless.
Hey, I'm trying to work with you here.
Everything in my power to stop you, yet here you stand before me, offensively alive. Just so we're clear, if you intend to restart this machine, you'll have to go through me.
I do not. Whoa there, hold on. I'm here to make peace.
You think that will fool me? I'll die before I let you have this place.
Minnie wants to work with you on a cure for the Marauders.
That's preposterous. Not too long ago, she wanted me dead. How do I know this isn't a trick to get me out of the way?
My persuade is very high. You don't. You just have to trust me.
I will not. Your intentions are beside the point. I've been working on a cure for 5 years, and I've made no progress at all. If she believes teamwork is all I've been missing, she's more soft-headed than I thought.
You've been working on a cure? She said you were invited for tea.
She... what? That was our secret phrase. Did she tell you?
Oh. Explain.
When I'd been on Gorgon too long, that's what she'd write at the end of her messages. It meant she missed me. That she wanted me to come home.
So you'll work with Minnie.
I'll try. It's no guarantee of success. And like as not, we'll develop nothing useful at all. But it will be better than working alone. Thank you, Captain. In the end, you were not at all what I expected.
Well. And she just disappeared. Okay, so I'm gonna guess she already made it back? And I guess we won't touch that. I wonder what happens if you do touch it. We won't touch it though. We will just leave. Where is this? Oh, that's... okay. Yeah, this is... Okay, this is that building. That I had seen before, but I didn't know how to get in. Let's go join the family reunion. Did they kill each other? Nope. They're both here.
I have to know, Mother. All those years ago, what tipped you off that Gorgon was in trouble?
The volunteers. Not just the shocking way they died, but the company's muted response to it. They were expensive to house, train, and treat. That the company would spare no expense, yet let so many of them die. It was terrible.
History won't repeat itself on our watch.
I dare say not. Even when we made significant progress, Lawrence and his ghouls in OCI slashed our budgets. I knew then I'd lost control of Gorgon. I'd lost control of Adrena Time.
You never told me Gorgon was such a logistical nightmare. We should have had this conversation 5 years ago.
You can't know how badly I wanted to, but the truth put you in danger, and I couldn't abide that.
I owe you an apology, Captain. Not only did I deceive you, but all this time I had the wrong idea about Mother.
Yeah, I'm still kind of upset that you lied to me.
Under the circumstances, lying to you was the only sensible choice. Not to excuse my behavior. We still have a great deal of work ahead of us. The years of silence were not easy.
I don't doubt it was hard on you, but I knew you'd come out the stronger for it. We have the chance to know each other now, thanks entirely to you.
How do you plan on mending relations from here?
On Minnie's terms.
Really?
Whatever they may be. I've made enough decisions for her, I think.
Well,
Okay.
there's no need to dwell on the past anymore. We're in the thick of it together, now that we're partners.
Partners? Huh. I suppose we are.
And family, I suppose. This isn't at all playing out the way I imagined it. And for the first time, I'm glad.
You two have grown a lot in a short time.
Part of me will always miss the cold, vindictive Minnie Ambrose. Life was so much simpler when I felt cheated by it.
I'm glad to have you as my daughter, Minnie. But I'm proud to call you my partner. But I fear things will only get harder from here.
Test, measure, revise. Nothing gets done right the first time.
Indeed. The road to a cure will be long and fraught with setbacks. We will need to find our strength in the work and our partnership if we're to overcome them.
You've earned this, Captain. For recovering Mother's journal, for getting us talking in the same room together, and for exceeding my expectations.
Indeed. I have no use for bits and baubles on Gorgon. Not now that I have my work. Take what's yours, Captain. The road to a marauder cure will be a long one, and the board will surely fight us every step of the way. But this partnership, it's a damn good start.
Will you put the burden of the colony aside for just one moment? Give me a day with my mother before we get back to work.
For you, I will try.
And there we go. And too, as I'm looking at the achievements, so I got the family reunion one. Obviously, I could have sided with Minnie. That was another ending. I could have sided with Olivia. That's another ending. But apparently there was a fourth ending? Like, maybe I just kill them both? What the hell would that do? Maybe that's like a Spacer's Choice ending? Because they're like, hey, let's just get rid of both the Emperos, and then I don't know. And there we go. Peril on Gorgon is complete. I mean, that was a pretty fun DLC. However, the mysterious stranger, that wasn't really a twist at all. Like, I'm pretty sure I called that pretty immediate. Like, the first time I saw that person, I was like, that's probably Olivia. So, not much of a twist there. Especially, too, when it makes it very obvious that no body was found. I think there's like a note in here. Oh, yeah. With the insurance, when she had to find a workaround to get the inheritance, even though there's no body. That's always a thing. If you don't see a body, they're probably still alive. But anyways, in the next episode will be the start of the second and final DLC, The Murder on Eridanos. And until then, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, and or subscribe. Take care. Stay free.